This is Matthew Boynton, a former cop now accused of shooting his own wife. People started raising alarms because there were rumors, unconfirmed though, that he might have a history of domestic violence. Some even said he had a tough childhood and mental health struggles, but no solid proof was ever found. Right away, the detectives jumped in, asking tough questions, trying to get to the bottom of what really happened in this disturbing case.
Okay. So Garrity is not implied.
Okay.
Okay, I want you to understand that, all right?
Okay.
All right, Garrity is not implied to this incident, okay?
Can you fully explain what that? I understand part of it, just.
She's gonna read you Miranda.
Okay.
So I just want to let you know that I'm not conducting. I know I do IAs, but this is not an IA. This is in reference to a criminal investigation. Okay.
Okay. What's that in reference to?
It's in reference to, you remember the statement you wrote me about Jessica saying you took items from the house?
Yeah, that computer. Yeah.
That's what it's going to be in reference to.
Okay.
So what's the time?
17:22.
How old are you, Matthew?
21.
What's your current address?
130 LeMay Road.
Spell that for me.
LOUMAE.
Is that Griffin?
Yes, ma'am. It's the county. 224.
All right. And what's the last grade you completed in school?
I graduated high school.
Okay.
At college.
All right. Well, this is the way, Miranda waiver. We'll read everybody before we talk to them. Let's just got today's date at 7/27 to 17. The time is 17:22. We're in CID. Your name is Matthew Boynton. You're age 21. You live at 130 LeMay Road, Griffin. You completed the 12th grade of school. And that you know that myself, Kay Yancey, and Jay Hayes are officers with the Griffin Police Department. And we're going to advise you that you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that?
Right from the start of the interrogation, the detectives tried to build a connection with Matthew Boynton. They kicked things off with easy questions about his background and personal life, hoping to make him feel comfortable and trust them. They knew they had to keep things calm and friendly before digging into the tougher, more sensitive stuff about the crime. Their goal was to get Matthew to open up and be honest so they could get the full story and make the interview count.
I advise you that you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that? Anything I say can be used against me in a court of law. Do you understand that? I have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with me while I'm being questioned. Do you understand that? If I cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent me before any question if I wish. Do you understand that? I can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand that? It says, I understand my rights, and having these rights in mind, I'm now willing to talk about items that belong to Jessica. I've not been threatened. I've not been promised anything. I've not been forced in any way to answer any questions or make any statements. Okay? If you want to talk to us, just sign right there. Alright. So Jessica came in, she filed a report.
Okay.
I talked to you about it. You wrote a statement saying you didn't have any of her items.
Right.
The report specifically said her retainer and stuff like that, her clothes.
Okay.
Do you know anything about where her clothes or retainer might have been?
Like I told her before, the only thing that we might have had would have been in that white trailer, and my stepdad has not mentioned anything else being in there. And we gave everything back that we had, because she had put some stuff in like it's like a little foot chase thing. You open it up, it's got two little boxes. I think we used to use it for like diapers and stuff now, but I mean, everything that she had that I knew of was gone. I got rid of everything I knew of.
You got rid of a house, so.
Either give it back to her or her family came back and got it. You know, like she had a big kitchen table and some other stuff that her Aunt Kathy and Uncle Tim had come and got. Just different. I think my stepdad actually took a whole bunch of stuff over to her grandparents' house at 2464 East Milner in Pike, which is like right by my parents' house.
Okay. So when did you move to LeMay Road?
That would be Sometime in March.
March.
Mhm.
Through the course of that move, did you find anything that belonged to her at that
No.
point?
No, because if I would have, I would have turned it over to her. Because I had no need to keep her stuff. The only thing I had at that point was that computer, and me and you had talked about that and gave it back to her.
Mm-hmm.
Because she could let her talk to Bird.
Okay. So, do you recognize that bag?
Yeah, it's that bag that Jessica let me use to put all my gym stuff in when we used to be together.
Okay. So, when's the last time you saw that bag?
It's been a long time. Like I said, when I used to work out at, there's 2 gyms in Thomaston. I don't remember the name of it. I used that one, and I had a gray Nike bag I used to work out in. So I interchanged my stuff like protein drinks, powder shakes like pre-workout, workout shorts, pants, shoes, whatever. I put it in that bag or my Nike bag.
During the questioning, the detectives asked Matthew if he had any of his wife Jessica's things. He mentioned a missing Nike bag and thought it might be in storage somewhere. Interestingly, Matthew also had a Nike bag for their gym stuff. The investigators found out that Matthew's stepfather had put the bag in storage, but no one had checked what was inside recently. These details caught the detectives' attention. They could be important, so they planned to look deeper into the whole situation.
Workout shorts, pants, shoes, whatever. I put it in that bag or my Nike bag.
So, when's the last time you saw that bag?
I mean, it's been a while. I don't know an exact date. I don't know. I think my stepdad, he had it in the white trailer, and that's been a while. And he brought it, but I haven't been through it or anything. He put it in my storage thing in my house, which is like when you pull in the driveway.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little storage thing on the right. You open the door and it's got all my stuff in there. I had to clean some of it out recently. That was tossed in there, but I mean, it's in there with a bunch of my stuff, like a brown tub I used to keep in my old patrol car with gym stuff in it and work stuff.
Would that be the utility room or carport room at your new house?
Yeah, that's where I keep I keep stuff in that, and I keep stuff in like what's considered an office in like the back of my house.
Mm-hmm.
I just tossed it in the rest of my gym. But it's just an old gym bag.
All right, Matthew. Look. Let me see the folder. Let me see the folder. Known you a long time.
Yes, sir.
This bag, you saw it moving when you moved from your apartment to the main road,
I didn't know.
and your stepdad and Wendell saw it, and another female saw it. All right,
Okay.
at the house in the apartments, yes or no? When you moved from the apartment,
When I moved, like I said, I had all my stuff in the white trailer.
Matthew,
and
that's not what I'm asking you. When y'all were in the process of moving, and you moved into the house that you're at now, your residence, did you or did you not see this bag?
Yes, sir. It was in my storage room in the garage.
All right. Now, why would I be holding a picture of this bag?
I guess because Jessica brought it into you.
Why would Jessica have it if you had it at your house?
I don't know. I guess somebody got it from my garage or my shed.
Who would have gotten it?
There's a couple of people. I don't know
All right.
exactly who.
Okay. And inside that bag, there were numerous contents inside of it. And one of those is this right here. You know what this is?
It's like Jessica's old retainer thing that she had when we were together.
Right. The bag was completely filled with female clothes. And this is one photo of it. That's not yours.
No, not.
All right?
No, sir.
Okay. That's not yours.
No, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who does that belong to?
This guy's Jessica's name on it, so it'd be Jessica's retainer thing.
If it was in this right here, where would that have been at?
I had all of her stuff in it.
What would it have been at?
It would have been in the garage thing, like I said,
Which is where?
which is at my house.
Which is at your house.
Yes, sir.
Did you buy that for Jessica?
I don't recall. I don't think I did.
Because she
I
had
think her grandparents did.
because she had retainers before she met you, right? Before y'all got married, right?
I believe so.
So that would make it whose property?
Hers.
Not yours, right?
Right. Yes, sir.
Whose bag is that?
Jessica's.
And the contents in the bag?
And it's got all her stuff in it.
So why would you not have brought that to us when you saw the bag at moving?
Sarge, I promise I've not been through that bag. The last time I used that
Matthew,
bag.
The detectives kept pressing Matthew about the missing Nike bag, suggesting it might have gotten lost during the move. They weren't sure if he was holding back or knew more than he was saying. Knowing the bag could hold important clues, they were determined to find out where it was. Their focus on the bag showed just how much it mattered to the case. Later on, it would come out that Jessica's Nike bag was actually in the hands of Matthew's new girlfriend.
I've been through that bag. The last time I used that
Matthew,
bag was for the
I
gym.
didn't ask you that, Matthew. Listen to me, buddy.
I
Whose bag is this?
understand what you're saying. It's Jessica's. I should have brought it up here.
You know,
Next.
all things, and I don't know anything about your other issue, but all the things involved in reference to this case, all the going around, the statement that you wrote, where's the statement at? The statement that you wrote. You said a statement. I didn't read this. I don't know what the statement said. What did it say?
It's just very brief. Gave Jessica her property like I gave her a computer and everything.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Whose is this bag?
It's Jessica's. I didn't think anything about it because I used it as a gym bag and she let me use it. I understand what you're saying.
Matthew, a police officer.
Yes, sir. I understand.
You're a police officer, Matthew. You know we are held to a higher standard than anybody else.
I understand.
You know, people don't expect us to make mistakes, and they don't realize we're human. I understand that. You
Yes, sir.
understand that.
I should have been smarter about it.
You work out a lot, don't you? You stay in shape.
Try
You're in
to.
good shape, right?
Try to.
You have 2 bags. Did you swap your stuff in between, right?
Yeah, I don't have the other one anymore.
This would have been your only gym bag. So how would you not know the contents of the bag? It just was your gym bag, man.
I have no excuse. Like you said, I should.
The detectives grilled Matthew about a statement he'd made, especially about the missing Nike bag. He kept insisting the bag belonged to a friend and was just used for the gym. But the detectives weren't convinced. They wanted to dig deeper and see if anything in his story didn't add up. As the investigation went on, the true importance of that bag became clear, making the detectives even more determined to check Matthew's story closely.
I have no excuse. Like you said, I should have thought about it and brought it up here.
That's like having 2 cars.
Yes, sir.
If you use 2 cars and you get in the other one and it's out of gas, do you not know it's out of gas?
You're right.
Because you use 2 cars, right?
Yes, sir.
If you were using this, being slap full, when I say it was slap full, I mean it was, I want to say, just a guessing, probably 30 or 40 articles of clothing in it. You would have known. I mean, it almost looked like when whoever packed this bag had packed this bag to move.
Yes, sir.
This is Matthew Boynton, January 9th, 2017. I was advised to complete a statement on a previous date by Lieutenant Yancey. Jessica Lester Boynton's property was already previously returned to her by my stepdad, Charles McDaniel Jr. shortly after Jessica got out of this hospital. The dining room table, along with other items, were picked up by Kathy Zellner for Jessica. The remaining items, such as Hope Chest clothing and other miscellaneous items, were returned to Jessica. I do not have any other items of Jessica's. This is Matthew Boynton. Is that your statement?
Yes, sir.
What's that, Matthew?
That's Jessica's bag. Jessica's retainer.
You understand you didn't buy that.
I understand.
That does not make it community property.
I understand.
That makes it her property
Yes, sir.
that you're in possession of.
Yes, sir. I understand.
The bag was turned into us. We have possession of the bag.
Yes, sir.
We have evidence that says it came out of your storage room. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything you'd like to say?
No, sir.
The detective asked Matthew to explain what happened with the missing bag. Then, to Matthew's surprise, the detective told him they'd already found it, in his storage. Matthew didn't say much, just nodded quietly, maybe showing he knew where it was all along. After dropping this bombshell, the detective left the room, leaving Matthew alone to face what this could mean.
I said I was just done with my part script.
Do you believe that statement to be accurate and true?
Not now.
Did you believe it then?
No, sir.
You need water or something, Matthew? You sure?
Yes, sir.
I got some right here.
Thank you.
All right. I'll be right back.
go smoke a cigarette.
You're good.
Man, I'm walking around outside. Why would you say you didn't have the damn bag when you had it? You know you can't give a sworn statement and lie on it.
I know, Sarge.
Why would you do that, Matthew? It was a bag, man. It wasn't. It's not like it was. Talk to me, man. I mean, help me understand.
Sarge, I swear to God, I know it's hard to believe, but I didn't think about that bag. Otherwise, I wouldn't have wrote. I said, hold on, little T. I got something. Let me go get it. I swear, I wouldn't have done that because I've got 2 kids, 3 and 1. I wouldn't jeopardize that over a bag.
When the detective came back into the room, the questions about the Nike bag got even tougher. He kept pushing Matthew to explain why he lied under oath. Matthew tried to dodge by talking about his kids and saying that right now a bag wasn't his main concern. But the detective wasn't having it. He stayed focused, determined to get answers about the conflicting stories Matthew had given.
2 kids, 3 and 1. I wouldn't jeopardize that over a bag. I'm telling you, Sarge, if I would have thought about it then, I would have said something.
But you knew you had the bag. Did you not know you had the bag?
I'm sorry, mine's right. I fucked up. I know I didn't. I should have turned it in, but not only because I'm a cop, because I should have, because it was just because even if she let me use it,
It was the right thing to do, man.
I'm clear. Yes, sir. If I would have thought about it then, I wouldn't have messed up and been in this position because of my kids.
But why didn't you turn the bag in when you damn moved?
I don't know what
Because
I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking then.
Did you think you was gonna get in trouble if you turned it in late?
I guess. I don't know what I was going through in my mind.
What do you think should happen now?
I know that's probably gonna happen.
No, that's not what I asked you. So what do you think should happen?
I just was my kids, man. My kids are fucking daddy's boys, man. If I would have thought about it, I would have done it.
Of all the stuff that you see about you, you know if you were in possession of something that belonged to her, you know you could have brought it to me. You know I'm going to do the right thing, you know I have to do the right thing. I would have took care of it. I would have gotten the bag back to her. But when you knew you had the bag and you didn't do anything about it, man, you put me in a situation where I don't have any other choice.
I'm clear. I'm clear. There's no excuse for it. Here. I know it's got that on there. I know. It's so hard, like, I love working here.
I know you do.
And I asked you, I was so scared to come to work every day.
Why?
Because every time I did, it was always 11:79 or 10:22 to 42 come up here. I mean, it's always something. I don't know, maybe I thought if I brought it up here, I was going to get fired and whatever. I mean, I don't know. I'm so young and stupid.
But Matthew...
Feeling overwhelmed, Matthew broke down, worried about how all this would affect his kids and his career. Even though he was clearly shaken, the detective kept pressing him about why he hadn't mentioned the Nike bag sooner. Matthew started making excuses, trying to explain why he left it out or gave conflicting answers. The tension in the room was thick as the detective's questions kept coming, and Matthew struggled under the pressure.
Whatever, man, I don't know. I'm so young and stupid.
But Matthew, you know doing the right thing regardless, it doesn't matter. If you do the right thing, you can live with yourself.
9 times out of 10, I do. I mean, that's the way I was raised.
But you know that. You know that you have to do the right thing. And when you found, even if you found the bag, you should have said, hey LT, hey Sar, hey whoever, I got something, man. Stop for a minute, talk to me.
I don't know what I was thinking then. I don't know if it's because I was scared. I mean, I told you, I come to work every day scared. There's no excuse. I'm not trying to make one for myself. I know I'm obviously not employed anymore. It's just like, the only thing I can think about now is my kids, man. 'Cause my kids, daddy's boys. You know, the baby especially, took him in like he's my own. And I'm not setting a good example right now. I always try to show my kids what's right.
But you know, when you swear an oath, we swear that we're going to uphold the law.
Yes, sir.
Regardless. And you know you can't lie. You can't lie in an investigation. You know that.
I don't know what I was thinking. Like I said, I don't know if I was scared or what. I don't know what was going through my mind then.
Does that make it right?
No, it doesn't. I know that. I know this is everything I've ever worked for, like out the door. My main concern is my kids, man, because I've got primary custody over them, and this is gonna set me back if I get locked up for this. I'm gonna go down and see them every other weekend. And she's not gonna take care of them like she's supposed to. Like, she's supposed to put them on her insurance. I had to do that.
But Matthew, if you did what you were supposed to do, we would not be here in this situation. You think I want to be here?
No, sir.
As Matthew thought about everything, it was clear he was scared, for his job and for his kids. He knew he hadn't handled things right. The interrogation finally ended, leaving him alone with his thoughts. But later, he got the bad news. He'd been fired from the police force, making his situation even worse. Meanwhile, Jessica woke up with no memory of the shooting. She couldn't recall what happened. Strangely, despite evidence that suggested otherwise, the police ruled the shooting an attempted suicide and closed the case early. This unexpected decision left a lot of questions unanswered, and the whole situation still felt unresolved.
They were calling me the miracle child.
Why is that?
Because what I went through, not a lot of people survived through it.
After spending 3 weeks in a coma, Jessica has made an impressive recovery and is now in stable condition. But her memory is still fuzzy. She can't remember what happened during that time. Even with this setback, she's getting stronger every day and adjusting to her new health. The hard part now is the road ahead, trying to recover those lost memories, which will be a tough and uncertain journey for Jessica and everyone involved in the case.
What are they telling you happened to you?
They're saying it was self-inflicted.
That it was an attempted suicide?
Yes.
Do you believe that?
No, I do not.
Your head was found on a pillow. In fact, there's a huge blood stain on that pillow. So that's where you ended up while you were clinging to life.
Perfectly laid on a pillow.
This case is still full of mystery. What we know so far is just the tip of the iceberg. There are plenty of unanswered questions and hidden details that haven't come to light yet. As the story goes on, it's clear there's a lot more beneath the surface, complex layers that haven't been uncovered. That's what makes this case so intriguing and puzzling.
If this were an attempted suicide, would you expect to find 2 shots?
No, they're saying I had to have done it like this, down, but yet the bullet goes through the ceiling and the roof and out the wall. Our closet was not the Matrix. It couldn't have happened like that.
During questioning by an FBI agent, Matthew Boynton firmly denied changing his clothes on the night of the incident. But strong evidence told a different story. Body cam footage showed Matthew wearing a red jacket at the scene, while later surveillance from Walmart caught him in completely different clothes. These contradictions made people doubt his honesty and raised more suspicion around him. The case about Jessica, Matthew's ex-wife, is wrapped in mystery. Matthew initially said she was shot in the head, but investigators found no bullet wounds or gunshot residue. Instead, it looks like she was hit with a blunt object. This shocking detail makes Matthew's story even more questionable. Further evidence, including witness statements, surveillance videos, and timelines, didn't match up with what Matthew said. On top of that, Matthew lied about washing his hands and changing clothes, and even stole some of Jessica's belongings while denying it. All of this seriously damaged his credibility. Despite all these contradictions and strong evidence, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation closed the case, ruling Jessica's injury as a suicide attempt. This decision ignored the fact that Jessica survived a traumatic head injury and can't remember what happened. Many see this as a major failure of justice. Because of this, a petition has been started, asking the FBI to take over the case. People want a full, thorough investigation to find out the truth, get justice for Jessica, and protect others if Matthew is truly responsible. This case is urgent and important. It needs proper attention to uncover what really happened and make sure justice is served for Jessica. If you want to see more interrogation videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. I upload them regularly.